straightforward. I gotta try it out. I want to try it out with like the mic in the picture. Usually I don't have the mic too much in the picture. Mic check. Sounds great. All right, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marantz Rants, and I'm here to tell you. I'm here to make you dance. No, welcome back. Welcome back to Marantz Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth. No financial advice. Huh. I say it. Some people don't believe it, and then they come in here and they, Marantz, what do we do? Well, the first thing you do is you coming to you live from Southern California, right here. Maybe you guys see it. You guys see it? No? Everybody? Cool. We'll do it. Take one, as in 2,401. Catch up, as in 57,000, as in 57 MP Company, Camp Curl, Korea. That's where I used to be. Used to be a part of Camp, 57 MP Company, Camp Curl, Korea. What do I know? I like the number. They gave me a discount today. GameStop shares came down to $20.50. It's a damn giveaway. But something else happened on the markets today that I really want to talk about, guys. And it's something that's very important to everyone if you're paying attention to the events that happen. You guys remember when we start studying things like private equity and we were talking about what could happen and what will happen. And there's going to be like these smoke signals for you guys to pay attention to. And a big one just went up today. And I want to highlight that. I want to put it out there for everyone to notice and read. Now, yes, GameStop did tweet. They said some stuff about weighing your Pokemon cards and they're going to get you blocked and banned for life. I thought that was funny. And I know Candace Owens has this new thing about the Egyptian planes tracking Erica Kirk, not Charlie Kirk. That was crazy too. I got to watch that live stream. I haven't been able to chance. I haven't had a chance to actually watch live streams. I'm working. Even after this, I have to go to work. The family is coming over for Thanksgiving. We found that out this weekend because everybody bitched out and backed out. Because apparently Marantz is the only one with that. I didn't have a house for like 40 years. What did we do then? Oh yeah, we had it at my apartments. And now, got my own place, right? Years later, whatever. I mean, we've had the house for like 7 years, whatever, 6 years. But the point was, I guess we're going to do it at Marantz's house again. Okay. Do you know what that does to my wife? Panic mode. You know what I did? I did the most Mac Daddy shit in the world, bros. I called up someone and I said, I need you to come steam clean all of my couches inside and out. I need my floors. Hey, I'm doing it. I'm calling it in. I'm not going to be doing it. Dude, there's years where I'm out there grinding with this steam cleaner and I'm just trying to I say, the hell with that. This dude charges how much? Do all 3 couches? Go. Let's go. 3 birds, 1 stone. So I'm going to try it the day before. Yeah, man, because I tell you, these dogs think they can just lay around everywhere. The dog hair everywhere. I just can't. And then if I got folks and people coming over, we got a Cowboy game to watch. Cowboys are playing right now. Left in the first half. Oh, are they winning? They're winning? 17-6? It's like, I don't understand Raider fans. I don't get it. Hey, Raider fans, check this out. We don't put our chest out when we beat you because there's no point. It's like beating up a retarded kid. You don't care. You're like, so? Red fans are 2 and I don't even know how they got 2 wins. We got 3. Come on, bros. It's the battle of the dumpsters. I could say battle of the dumpster babies. I don't know if that's politically correct. I apologize. That's what we used to. You're a dumpster baby. We used to say that to each other when growing up. It was crazy the things we used to say growing up, bros. I don't know if you guys ever said this shit to each other, but yeah, I mean, I really didn't care. I hear all the words that I used growing up. I just hear it on the first 48. Like, I actually watch the show, first 40. This is my favorite show to watch. Put that shit on repeat every time. Albuquerque. And I'm like, Albuquerque? What's going on in New Mexico? And they'll be like, yeah, on the reservation. I'm like, what? This is crazy. Then you go to the next one, and it'll be like, Little Rock, Arkansas. I'm like, that's Montgomery, Mobile, Alabama. I'm like, what? There's crime happening out there? Like, there's nothing else to do? It's the craziest shit ever. I can't stand the first. You know why you can't stand the first 48? Because the dumbest people in the room, bros. I don't care race, nationality, anything. The minute the cops come in and go, excuse me, we want to start asking any questions. Do you want a lawyer? No, it wasn't even me, man. It wasn't me. It was them. They brought me into this. It was like, what? Bros, please stop. Please stop talking Anybody ever get on the first 48? If you ever get into that situation, don't talk, don't say a word, or just say, I want a lawyer. The episode will be 3 minutes long. Swear to God. They can't even go to commercial. They'll be like, damn, got another one. Got one of those smart guys asking for lawyers. Got to do it. They crack immediately. Hey, bro, you just give it. Oh, man. Man, yeah, it wasn't even me. No, you didn't see me. I gotta see the camera. That's AI. That's AI. AI is big now. That's what I heard. I heard it's so big. Warren Buffett's buying into it. He just bought some Google. That's what I heard about today. Isn't that crazy? Or maybe not. Warren Buffett finally catching on. I think AI is the only company that's immune to AI right now in the Mag 7 is Apple, because they don't have the capabilities and or didn't pour money into it, which is really good, actually. It's what we've been saying, right? I plead the fifth, sir. Sir. Nah. It's the craziest thing. That show is amazing. I love that show. That show makes me believe that I live in a great place in America. I live in the greatest place. Or there's no perfect crime. Every time, like, you might think the perfect crime is you walking through a dark alley and you do something, right? Boom. And nobody's around. That's the perfect crime, right? No, because there might be some cameras. There's a cell phone location. There's everything. And then apparently, everybody on the first 48, they're like, hold on, we going to go somewhere? We're going to go do this crime? Hold on. Somebody, give me my phone. No, give me my phone. Give me my mom's phone. Let me borrow my uncle's car. Shit, let me borrow your shoes. We can put it on you. It's crazy. I don't understand. OJ had it all planned out, apparently. Allegedly. I'm actually deaf in my right eye. That's what happened. I couldn't see. I didn't see it. And then every time. Yeah, I saw it. It was him. Him right there. It was him. That's like the Charlie Kirk murder. Goodness gracious. I never seen somebody give up after 48 hours like these guys did. These guys took 33 hours to find this killer, and then it was like, nah, we're good, we're done. You couldn't make it on A&E. I'm telling you right now. Well, it was not going to happen. I'm sorry. This is what we're going off of right now. But it hit me. I was dealing with that guy last night. I don't even know his name, by the way. The rapist, as he called himself. Therapist, in one word, I guess. But he's like, yeah, I don't really know the fundamentals, but GameStop doesn't have any. What? Okay. It's dudes like that watch the Davis Cup. I don't know if you guys know, the Davis Cup is going live this weekend, along with the F1 Formula Racing in Vegas. Remember, my wife and I usually go to Vegas this time of the year, and so we're there for like a whole week, and this is the year we didn't go because we're saving it up for January. We're going in January, believe it or not. We're going to be there. But they tried to tell me, I was reading this article today on ESPN, and it said that the Davis Cup is the equivalent of the World Cup, but for golf. I'm sorry. I've never seen anybody running barefoot on a golf course saying, I could be you. These two clowns were hilarious last night. Oh, the clowns? Yeah. The Curtis-like dude? Yeah, man. Bro, I was listening to that earlier. What a effing clown. Oh, no. It's not even close. The real clowns are going to be all these dudes on Wall Street that are pulling out of their investments, like individual investment, like the popular clowns, right? Like Peter Thiel and I guess the big names like SoftBank. But do you guys know the real crime going on Wall Street like today? Same crime I told you would happen. What I had been talking about. Okay, private equity. Okay, listen to me, guys. Any way you guys want to listen to me, do it or don't. I don't care. Maybe you'll learn something. Private equity is a group of money. Okay, it's just a group of money. And a lot of people like to pin it on and say they're people. It's not people. It could be your retirement fund. It could be your pension plan. It could be anything. Anything that you see. So you might think you're safe because you've been investing money X, Y, and Z. And all that private equity money out there is invested somewhere. All of the endowments and all of the retirement money is somewhere in this market. The unfortunate part, the exposure you have would be via private equity that has a good name, a good brand, KKR, Blackstone. And we'll also talk about the Blue Owl, if you're not familiar with Blue Owl. But we've talked about all these guys before on Connect the Dots. But they get money together, right? Let's do it. All right. I got a stack full of Pokemon cards here. It's gonna work out perfect for us. So the shiny Pokemon card is the guy is the GP. So you got this GP here, Oddish. Oddish is the GP. And then you got all these LPs over here. You got Oddish, who's running the firm, running the whole fund. All the limited partners, LPs, are going to put their money in with Oddish. Oddish is going to be in charge of the whole thing. This is called a fund. Now, these limited partners, they put all their money in with the idea that Oddish is going to give them a 20% return, 30% return, whatever he sold them on per year for the whole investment, maybe 100%, your money back up 100% after 10 years. Who knows? We're going to beat the markets. We're going to do this big. We're going to do great. Now, as the fund goes, let's say we raise it and everything's in there and it's $1 billion, just for fun. You might find a superstar, a full art superstar come over and go, you know what, man? I want to get in that fund too. And they go, nope, fund's closed, but you become a secondary. And when you become a secondary, you're willing to get in, and one of these guys gets to come out and take their money. Man, now you're in. Now you found a way in. Maybe you didn't have to put the money in for 10 years like these guys, but you get to put it in for 5 for a quicker return, whatever it may be. I'm just ballparking it, letting you see it for real time. Okay? Now, what's happening in the market is what's been happening over the last 3 years. There's a whole bunch of those limited partners. They want their money back. They put their money in with private equity in 2016, 2017, 2018, and 19, and they want their money back. Now, on paper, they look immaculate. On paper, private equity looks like they are winning. But that's all this is. This is a paper champ market. I would equate it to being the gym. You ever go to the gym and you see these dudes who have water muscles? Yeah, full of creatine, full of roids. The roids, right? Roids. You don't know roids? Okay, I'll tell you. CoreWeave, Palantir, the roids. Now this dude's big and strong. His name's NVIDIA. I'm strong. Truth is, he's not strong. He's just show muscles. The real strong guy is Morantz over there. Just got the Herculean shit. He's out there actually doing the push-ups and sit-ups. He didn't buy it. Probably naturally stronger than those guys. Naturally, whoever. I don't care who you put in front of me. But my point is this. Those companies that are pumped up off of roids, they're going to come down off of it. It's going to be bad. You ever seen a weightlifter when he stops lifting weights? Have you seen The Rock lately? Get off the juice, baby. Get all shriveled up. That's what's going to happen to these companies. They're getting shriveled up. And now these funds that are down bad, collateral's bad. I mean, these guys want out. People want out. They want their money now. You know why? Because the superstars are selling. Michael Burry comes out and says, I closed my fund and I'm doing my own short on this market. Peter Thiel says, I'm selling all my NVIDIA. So the rich guys or the retirement funds or whomever, they're calling up these general partners asking for their money back. Let me show you something. So here is Blue Owl Capital Corporation 2. As of 21st of April, on Monday, okay, the Fitch Ratings Company assigned Blue Owl Corporation a long-term issuer default rating of BBB negative, negative BBB, reflecting its solid asset quality, whatever, experience management, who cares? Doesn't matter. Telling you they're BBB negative. You go, well, they got a downgrade? Then you come in here and it tells you that Blue Owl Corporation and Blue Owl Corporation 2 announced a merger today. Or 2 weeks ago, I apologize. They announced a merger 2 weeks ago, guys. What did that mean? That means that their primary fund, the foundation fund, and the second fund, remember there's like probably 3, 4, or 5 of these, but the second fund is going to fold into the primary one. You know why? Because there's real exposure out here. There's real exposure, and we're finding it. So they announced today that they entered in a definitive merger agreement with the original fund as the surviving company, subject to certain shareholder approvals of the OBCDT2, which is here, the Owl Corporation, whatever this is, this Blue Owl Corporation fund, the OBDC2, and other customary closing conditions. Following the recommendation of each of the special committees, the board of directors of OBDC and OBDC2 have unanimously approved the transaction. Are you paying attention? And when you read into it, it tells you they're combining these two funds, okay? Expected to increase by $1.7 billion. What it also tells you is that it's going to do it at an 80%, maintain 80% senior secured investment, meaning a 20% haircut, a discount. They're losing. They're folding in to survive. While they fold in, just so that we're very clear, while they fold into each other, and as you read all the fine print here, which I've been doing my thing, Blue Owl blocked redemptions in one of its earliest private credit funds. The fund is merging with the larger fund owned by Blue Owl, but the fund being acquired may be priced at 20% discount, leaving investors with losses. They are blocking redemptions. Go back here. Starwood limits redemptions from a $10 billion property fund. Yeah, that was last year. Blackstone, they went ahead, limits investor redemptions again in March. Look at the date, 23rd, April 2023. Do you know what was happening then? Banks were on pause. The whole banking sector was done. If people would have pulled their money or were allowed to, they would have ran. KKR blocks their withdrawals in the latest redemption wave. That was January 19th of 2023. Come over here. AGF backed Kingston Halt's redemptions on flagship private equity fund. Do you know why they say flagship fund? Do you know why they say their second fund of all time? Because they're that long ago. If you look here, it tells you September 30th of 2025, just 2 months ago, month and a half ago, these guys put a 90-day flag. Suspended investors' withdrawals from its flagship private equity fund for at least 90 days, citing strained liquidity conditions and sluggish deal activity. I'm looking everywhere for this answer for you. Why would they halt their funds? Why would they not allow you to pull out? And I read everything. I went through them all. I said, okay, the planned merger would combine Blue Owl Corporation and Blue Owl Corporation 2, which already shared 98% of the portfolio overlap. They have the same investments, guys. They have the same. So why wouldn't you be able to pull them out? Or why would you go ahead and fold into each other? So here it came today. As you look at it today, securities fraud investigation into Blue Owl Corporation, Inc. announced shareholders who lost money urged to contact blah, blah, blah. We've seen this before, ambulance chasers. But why are they doing this? Because people know the truth. You're right here. According to the report, Blue Owl Corporation 2 investors are restricted from pulling money from the fund until the announced merger with the Blue Owl Corporation original fund closes in 2026. So we're saving the original investors of the Blue Owl Corporation Capital, Blue Owl Capital, by getting the secondary ones, the guys in the second fund, we're taking their money over here, and their money's at an 80% discount or a 20% discount. These are the stresses that I have been telling you about when it comes to the market. Financial gymnastics. I hope you guys are paying attention. This is how you avoid margin calls. This is how you avoid the end of the day. rebalancing of your equity, your leverage. This is why we know what we know. Okay? So that's the news on the markets today. Private equity is drowning, and they are trying to figure out a way. They're trying to figure out a way to stay alive. Keep doing what you're doing, millionaires. I know I am. I mean, I probably made my last purchase this month. It's gonna be a tough month for me financially. I have so many things that I'm tied into, that I'm dedicated to, and I don't have enough time in my day. I wish that I had more hours in my day because I have a book to write, I have a house to get ready, I have a life to live, I have my health to establish, and I have, so much more to learn. There's just not enough hours in my day, and I try with you guys, try my best. I pray you guys don't abandon me when I'm not live for like 3 days, 4 days. But I have to put my studio to rest coming up real soon. I'd say this week. I have to get everything, pack it all up. We're redoing the floors in my house. We're redoing the roof access to my house. We're doing everything we can to this place to make it a paradise home to come home to. Well, guess what? I don't want to lose track with you, so I might have to live stream from the garage with my cell phone or something. I don't know how I'm going to make this happen, but I do know that I warn you guys now that it's going to be tough. Bro, we need 48-hour days. Yes, Jesus, I do. Why would the LPs be okay with letting this happen, knowing that they are damn well going to get screwed after saving the other LPs? Okay. Great question, Michael. Great question. I don't think they have a choice. I don't think they have a choice because when you sign a contract, this is what people hate about contracts. I don't know if you guys have ever gone through litigation in this world. It's the most mind-boggling thing, and it's built off the premise of destroying someone. So when these guys are going to fight it out, and the only ones that ever get rich in this case are the lawyers, right? So if you lose money investing, that's the risk you took. And then you say, you know what, I'm never going to invest with these guys again. But where do you really recover? We've seen everybody lose money on investments via Bernie Madoff and the crew and the housing crisis itself. So I don't know what really came about any of that other than to say this is the tuition you pay to play this game. But there are people raking in the benefits of every investment. And I think the fail-safe side of it, just to be like completely transparent, I think that private equity is backing private equity. And I know, I don't want to say I know. What if Warren Buffett, when he announced that he bought Google today, was just to hold up the QQQ and hold up the whole side, right? Isn't that what they said in the comments in the video? What if he just bought in to hold up the market? You want to save this market? Hold it up as best you can with whatever investment you make. But I'm going to tell you guys something. I've seen private equity hold up private equity. Did you see what happened when GameStop went to the moon in January 28th of 2021? Gabe Plotkin and Melvin Capital, they came in and they got a buyout. They went ahead and got a handout of collateral. Not that they had needed money to clear books. They just needed a cash infusion to clear the day. Is that not cheating? How in the hell can I call Citadel? How in the hell can I call Point72 and they send over $4.5 billion just to clear the day? Doesn't mean that you bought in those shares at that price. This is how we know they never closed the shorts. They bought it. Like I at the time I wasn't educated enough to know what was happening, but now I know it crystal clear. Think about it. They have to clear for the day. What do? Do you have this collateral or your margin calls? I have the collateral. Good, then we're good for the money. And what do? You just make it sit there on the books as you swap it out. And you agree to swaps. And it's already buried Credit Suisse, and it's already burying UBS and anyone else who wants to get in the way. But you are seeing funds get shut out and pushed out because they can't close out. And the market's at an all-time high. So tell me why we can't pull this money out of this market. Somebody explain it to me why everyone puts the clamps on redemption on this market and why you couldn't pull it out if it's at an all-time high for everybody. We're gonna play the dumbest game ever. We're gonna play the game of not knowing. Go ahead. Be the Wizard of Oz. Be the guy behind the curtain. Tell me why this market can't allow a private equity firm to clear out at the all-time high that it is. Somebody explain it to me why we don't want to give their money at the top. Why don't you want to sell your shares, private equity? Why don't you want to let your investors out of those investments if they're at all-time highs? Maybe you're hedged. Maybe you're really disguising the truth of this market. And I don't want to say maybe. I stopped with maybes about 3 years ago. I knew it when you followed me at work. I knew it when you wrote the hate letters. I knew it when you put ghostwriters and what you call the dark web or the shadow banning. I knew when you attacked me for saying the truth every single time. I've never stopped. And I'm never going to stop. I know what I see. I see red flags. I see smoke. I see it all. I just don't see the flames. Do you feel the heat? You will. You will. Do you know what marketing is? It's baffling. It blows my mind what marketing is. In the world of retail, in the world of leadership, in the world of business, do you know what marketing is? I'm talking to you, hedge funds. You see, if you guys are really good at what you do, you could sell your product to someone and you could have them believe in what you do if you were credible. And here's how it works. At some point, it's not just hearsay. At some point, it's not just recommendations. I recommend you invest with somebody. You got to turn the heat up. That's what it comes down to. I told you got to find the fact. You got to turn the volume on. Go ahead and let's go see what we can get. Because marketing is producing results, proven results, with a proof of concept return. That's what it is. If I were to do X, Y, and Z, here's the result. That's marketing. That's the math. So if I were to invest money into your fund and you market it this way, you sell it this way, you tell people, you know what? I can raise cash. I can do it. All I have to do is make the call, drop the hammer, and guess what happens? Put the money out there and we'll get the money back. But that's not what they're doing. They're folding back into each other. And you know what GameStop's doing? GameStop's marketing. Did you miss it? Did you miss it, Wall Street? Did you guys not put it on your agenda for the day? Here, I'll show you what marketing looks like from GameStop point of view. This is GameStop. What a beautiful website. Oh, it changed overnight. It changed. Black Friday. Save like there's no tomorrow. It speaks to me. It speaks to me. Score the huge deals. Shop the guide. Have you ever seen this before? The guide on the website, and it's fluid. You can download it. You can share it. You can go full screen. Get the whole booklet. Check it out. Is this not amazing? Oh, you guys don't know what this means? We can generate revenue at any time we want. There's one. Team Rocket's Moltres. Pokemon got a whole page. Isn't it awesome? I think it's awesome. I'm going to tell you guys now. I've been around some real marketing geniuses in my life. And I think we're beating everybody. When I started my show today, we had 16,000 cards. We now have 16,800. We have an additional 800 cards on the website right now. What do you think's about to happen? Remember, I told you guys this in detail. I told you there is a run, a linear run that you deal with the customer. A customer has a linear path. And it starts with marketing. It starts with sales. It gets to the sales side. It gets to the admin side. And then it's final delivery of the production of product that's given to you. It goes in a line. And right now it looks like GameStop's building it backwards, which is perfect for me. Because that means they understand retail. all the shit these kids think they know about anything. They don't understand the marketing behind it. Imagine if you just market. You know what's awesome? Like I'll have a marketing director come to me. And they'll be like, "Hey boss, I think we should do this campaign." Yeah, come tell me. And it's the worst way to present anything to me. Oh, did you hear him? He says, "I think we should do this campaign." I don't give a shit what you think. I don't care what any marketing director thinks. I care about what the customer wants. I care about the end of it all. You don't think that they've done enough brainstorming and enough trial and error, enough testing the factor of how much could I put on? How much money could we put into this? Now they say, fill up the coffers, babe. Give me 17,000 cards. Get them out there. Why are we increasing inventory so much? Anybody have any clue? We can post them for sale, which is not a problem. But you have physical power packs that are going to get distributed and pumped out for Christmas, and everyone's going to come buy them. That's guaranteed money. We can clear the slate off of all these cards that come in, and we can sell them at will. Generate a profit. Generate sales. Generate a customer at will. That's marketing. When I can dictate to you, you know what? If I'm going to spend $5,000 on Google Ads, it's going to get me X, Y, and Z. Well, now I know. Could you imagine? Could you imagine what GameStop's doing in that room? I can. This is the fun stuff for me. Because it's no longer just an investment for me. This is why you kids out there will never understand me. This is the exercise you want. You want to run a business, guys? You guys want to be in charge of your own business? Emulate what you see right now. I'll be the guy to break it down for you and tell you the rhyme and the reason. I got it. You ever want to be in charge of this shit? Ryan Cohen, guess what? He doesn't need to know how to play every instrument. He doesn't need to know the trombone. Doesn't need to know the flutes and the clarinets and the saxophone. Nope. He just needs to know how much he needs from each one. He's the orchestrator of this. And he's there making the most classical music of your lifetime. Me? I might be the orchestrator of this channel. I might just tell people what's going on. But I don't know how to do everything. I'm not the greatest at it. But I got a great clarinet player. I got a good saxophone player. I got a lot of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth. No financial advice. All right, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to Bach. Not Chopin, not Beethoven, not Mozart. It's the good old boy Bach. What's up, bro? There's no Bach. I didn't know it either. When I was growing up, we used to go to class, and then we had this little girl. She was really smart. Her name was Holly Morrison. She was she was about Victorian high school. Smartest girl I ever knew. And she sat there on the piano. And we're in 4th grade. And the teacher goes, does anybody have any special talents? She's like, I can do Bach. I was like, what? Me and Reek out there reciting baseball stats and shit. Ken Griffey Jr., Rookie of the Year. She's out there like this. So what the hell was that? Who learns this shit? Anyway. Back to the chat, back to the channel. I didn't know. Fishy Friends and Aquatics. Fishy Friends went out there and bought 5 free memberships for the show. I appreciate the love and support of the channel, guys. I really do. Check my Discord message with Goblin and his GameStop call. I really don't care. Honestly. I know he got a phone call saying he's going to work with GameStop about whatever. That doesn't intrigue me at all. You can play it all you want. Doesn't mean I got to play it here. Nope. You see, there's like levels to this shit. I want to make this very clear to you guys. There are levels to this. So, shout out to my mom. Happy birthday. Love you, Mom. Johnny Diamonds, yes. Yeah, there you go. Power Pack's at, and he also mentioned having a call. Bullshit. It's not, I mean, it means nothing. It means nothing. You guys got to know what value is. It's not valuable to me. But, best of luck to you guys caring about that. Here's why I say it this way. Guys like Carter's Corner Pocket, I can get with when it comes to power packs. Look at his approach. He's not there to gamble. He's not there to gamble other people's money. He's there to buy things. He made a whole PowerPoint presentation. Not PowerPoint. He did an Excel spreadsheet for pluses and minuses. Like, people don't even know what that means, what he did. It was amazing. It was immaculate. I loved it. But Carter is buying cards to save and do something with them in the future. He understands the value of them. These kids out here bullshitting on the internet, doing shit for clicks, it's not the same thing. I think it's the temperament for me that I care about. And I respect that Carter takes caution when he's collecting and doing things. Those kids are reckless. And what it's going to do is lead to more recklessness and not really understanding the value of the platform and what it could do for you and your investment. That's just it. The Infinity Short, I'm glad you guys can still buy. Sadly, I have no more funds left. Let's keep it going. Good job at all. Envoy, thank you for being a member for 15 months. Excel heat maps was fire. Yes, dude. That guy's crazy good, man. He knows. Like, I don't think people, like, I've come to appreciate little things like that. Like, when I see content creators and they make, like, little Excel spreadsheet that, like, makes so much sense, I'm just like, oh my God, this guy's a genius. Right? Like, that's a genius move. But you can tell that Carter's educated outside of just streaming because of those tools that are being used. Like, when you come at me and we start doing PowerPoint presentations for Connect the Dots, you might be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This guy doesn't just sweep floors. You see what I'm saying? It's like that. No left funds left to buy more shares. No, what are you talking about, Envoy? You can always find more money. Don't you know that guy who's going to start doing something strange for a little bit of change? You got to open up your horizons, broaden your horizons. That's just me. Yeah, I'd rather watch Carter's Corner Pocket than some guy that calls himself Gremlin or Goblin or whatever his name is. That's not for me. But it'll be intriguing for some other people, and that's good for them. And I don't like the other dude who's always on the camera buying cards for other people too. I just don't like it. I don't like it. Buy the cards for you if it's your money, and don't try to spend other people's money. It's setting a bad precedent. They just don't know it yet. But I know who runs GameStop's media accounts, their social media platforms, and so I expect less. I expect that they really don't know their customer on that end. And I don't mind saying it. I don't mind one bit saying it to Ryan, to Toast, whoever. I have an acute view, and I have a very eccentric mind when it comes to marketing. I'd love to have that conversation. But, hey, what do I know? We want to cater to 20-year-olds and buying Pokemon cards, not 40-year-olds and collecting when it was their pastime. I'd rather go with the 40-year-olds because I think their money's more mature, right? And if you want to get your kids involved, great. Parents are spending the money. I don't want a 20-year-old who's out of $25. I know what I'm talking about. He wants to have that card. GameStop is literally trying to collaborate with Goblin. Goblin has also mentioned his appreciation for his nostalgia on Pokemon cards. I mean, if you want to come in here and defend him, that's fine. But I already told you where you stand with me. So good luck to you, okay? I don't consume that content. I consume education. Don't be a hater. Okay, now you're not understanding what I'm trying to tell you. And what I'll do for you here is I'm going to do you a great favor, okay? Because the truth is, when you've been a part of this channel for like a couple of months now, the truth is this. You know I support all things GameStop, or maybe you forgot that part. It's not that I'm being a hater. I'm giving you my opinion. That's what I'm giving you, okay? But what you're doing is hating on me because you're not giving me an opinion. You're stating something and you're going around the world with it. 4 times you've talked about the same thing. And I'm going to tell it to you politely and nicely, okay? I don't give a fuck what you say. Is that clear? Because no one's ever going to hear what you have to say ever again. It's that simple. I'm telling you how I feel about something. That's the channel. No new friends. Are you Team 51? Oh, no, you're not Team 51, are you? Nah, you're not. Good, okay. Block and ban and move on. Yes, we know what it is. Some people know. Some people know not to overstep. Hey, bro. You got one of these? I'm just asking. For all the fat chicks in the back that you hang out with, you got one of these? I didn't think so. Is that too much? Did I need to go that for all the fat? Hey, why fat chicks getting all the, why they getting the hate, bro? I don't know, man. All right, my bad, bros. Okay, cool. I got to find out what this. Okay, let me do something here. Hold on. I'm moving my screen around for a reason. Okay. Can I find it? Where the hell is it? I got to find the ticker because I moved everything. Oh, man, I wasn't thinking, bros. I wasn't thinking. I got to move this back. Doo-doo. Is it there? There it is. Oh, look at that. I found it. I found you. I found you, Miss New Booty. You don't know about Bubba Sparks? Bubba, booty, rocking everywhere. Oh no, see, that's not it. Too far. There it is. Look at that, perfect, dude. Got it dead on the money. Awesome. Okay, cool. Back to the thing. Hey, are we done with that guy? Hey, man, I think you should really watch this guy. Is that a real tat, Daniel? Daniel, what have I ever done? When have I ever come in here and shown you any bullshit that's not real, bro? No? We're building the whole sleeve, bro. If I stood up, you'd see I have a little bit of I got a little bit of muscles. I'm there. But that's the whole sleeve, bro. Team 51. You ain't got one? Don't question the hand that feeds you, bro. Remember that. Hey, I don't have room for no questions up in here, okay? It's either you're with me or you're against me. I'd be like, no, man, that's not cool, bro. You're like a cult. You're damn right. Welcome back, Herbert Garcia. Thank you for coming, GME Elitas. Cowboys up 24-9 in the third. The question is offensive. Thank you. You think it's from a Cracker Jack box? Yeah, bro. What's the 51 for? Oh, you're back? Penton 1 product. First off, you said you want to go ahead and debate me. That's what you said. That means you don't watch the show if you don't know what 51 is for. Bro, we're done talking, bro. YouTube, except to watch brands. There you go. Just here to support the general. Thank you, brother. I found the other day that all the people I watch on YouTube were not real about their beliefs. Yep. I already knew it. They suppose they just needed to break through the algo. No, there's no point in me getting on. Yeah. Yeah. Except to watch brands. Thank you. I know you're going to get to it, but interested what you think about an accept anything event, pure marketing ploy, or hinting at something larger. Thanks. Yesterday in gaming, never hinting at something larger. Never hinting at something larger. I think people are just, I don't have enough time for that shit. Okay? GameStop's not trying to use play on words. GameStop is here to make money and run a business. That would be wasted dollars to be hinting of something larger. Trade anything in. Go ahead. Look what I'm going to go trade in. I'm going to go trade in 4 games. So I have 4 games right here. I'll let you see them. I'm going to trade these in. Okay? You want to see them? Mario, Squash, Mario, and Mario Kart 8. Something like that. I don't know. Those are games I want to trade in. That's it. And why am I going to trade them in? Anybody know? Not that I need the money for them. No, I want GameStop to make money off of it. That's how it works. Walked away for 3 minutes and my dog finished my dinner. Burton, that's embarrassing, bro. That's embarrassing. Who has a dog big enough to jump up on the counter, bro? If you got a big dog, bro, means you got a little member. Having a big dog is like having a lifted truck. And if you have that too, I'm talking to you. The dude who drives a Civic, bro, that guy's got balls. If you drive a Corolla, and if you drive a Prism, it's totally different. Little ass dog. I got 2 little ass dogs that I had enough of. I drive a Yaris. Don't ever say that shit out loud, bro. Don't ever say that shit out loud. Man. To the dude who said, I got a truck, and he had a Honda Ridgeline. Oh, shit. I saw a gardener with the Honda Ridgeline, bro. I said, what is this shit? It's like when you go to a job site, and those dudes that have the station wagons, hold on, let me get my painter's brush. What the fuck? And the El Camino. You ever seen painters that just have El Caminos? Oh my God, bro. That's my work truck. Work truck. Yeah. #1 chick magnet, bro. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Prism is rebranded Corolla, but I hear you. Brance, on your arm, is it still some space for Ryan Cohen tattoo? I'll never put that on there. Did you call GameStop, Gina? No, I didn't call her. I saw it, though. It was fun. Hey, if you're going to be remodeling, can you run it open as a DJ stream during that time? Cranky, I could, but I don't want to. I mean, I'm being real with you guys. I want to be able to sit back, talk to the wife, talk to the kids. I don't necessarily play music. I put in my ears, and then I do my thing, and I work hard around the world. Tony's beige Sebring vert is the worst. A Sebring? Bro, that dude's got a 3-door Saturn. He's got a green Saturn. I know it for a fact, bro. Sebring convertibles were real. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Who hates on that? You can't hate on that. What's that shit, bro? You knew my life was real when my mom used to come pick us up in a new car every week because her shit was always breaking down. She never had a real car. And to this day, my mom's never had like a car she went and bought at the dealership. But thank you, you're the best. Derek, thank you. You're the best, bro. Thank you for that. $10 super chat. That shit is. Team 51 right there. I didn't even see that. Coming from Folkster. Folkster's, man. Folkster's beast to who. My mom picked us up in a Gremlin. A green Gremlin. I'm pretty sure it was a Gremlin. Speaking of. Anyway. And then my stepmom, her first new car of all time was a Yugo. We had a Yugo, me and Reek in the back. It was a little egg-looking car. It looked like an egg. But we were in the back, bros. That shit lasted like a year. Then it didn't turn on anymore. Derek, you a beast. Tony drives a Crown Victoria with short shocks. With shot shocks? I don't know if he drives that. I had him for, the typical, the lesbian mobile, Toyota Tacoma. I don't know. Bro, I'm talking shit about my brother-in-law. It's okay. I'm a fool. Actually, I think I'm pretty funny. That was one thing I was going to tell you about Costco corporate when when they interviewed me about the channel. And I go, well, guys, I have a YouTube channel and it's a comedy show. And then they looked at me because I said it's a comedy show. They looked right at me and they're like, "What? Oh, well, my show it's a comedy show. It's a comedy show about finance." And then he's like, when you say comedy, I said I tell a lot of jokes off the top of my head. You see, it threw him off because it's subjective. And I knew that. I was like, no, I'm covering myself right now. This is a comedy show. And they're like, well, this is comedy that's offensive and it's not very funny. I said, oh, that? I go, what do you mean not very funny? To who? I said, my people laugh. My audience laughs. I'm getting laugh. You're not laughing? Oh, maybe it's not for you. I did that whole thing, bro. It was hilarious. Ha! I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant on that. So number one comedy show on YouTube can be. I hit and miss. I don't know, maybe I've said some jokes that don't hit. I mean, it's happened. Tony's doorknob's locked from the outside. Bro, I don't know what that means, Carter. I don't know if that's like innuendo or... I just cut the deck on my Pokemon cards, and I had the same card. And I lost. I just cut the deck, and it happened. That was weird. All right. Anyway, all right. It's time to go back to this, to the show. Apologize, guys. I get thrown off. You guys get me laughing and talking that bullshit. We're gonna start the show in a minute anyway. I'll go over the charts and everything. Just you got to give me a couple of more minutes. I'm here doing the monologue, the preamble. Music is great on your show. Also, thank you, Robert. Damn, bro. Robert, it's not fair. I have an expanded catalog when it comes to music. The Dewey Decimal System is in my music catalog. And, when you remember when you used to go to the library, and you'd pull a card, you go to like the little card section, and you're looking up books and would tell you location. That was my whole music library. Yeah, I just go out there. I'll tell you everything I got, bro. I make a list of songs. Me and Rico, can you imagine me and Rico when we were growing up? And my dad had bought his first CD burner, and because it wasn't like on the computer, you couldn't burn CDs on the computer at the time. We had an actual disc burner, and we were gonna. Thanks for positivity. When did you get the tattoo? You're a real G. Daniel, I got it yesterday in Covina from another Team 51 member, from one of the guys from the show, my resident tattoo artist. So the shit's fire. I know. He redid my GameStop ink, made it a little darker, and we could touch that up every time I go through. He came and did this one, Team 51. We designed it on the spot, and then we already have a plan for what we're going to do with the rest of this. And then at the bottom, I'll do my rants. So there you go. So anyway, I have received your merch, top quality. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate that. The merch is top quality. Don't forget, for a lot of you guys, I'm going to be putting things on sale for Black Friday. So if you're looking to buy some merch, some real stuff, you'll get some good stuff. Some of you didn't burn Sega Dreamcast games, and it shows. James Gow. No, I didn't burn Sega Dreamcast games. I didn't do that. I had a Dreamcast, though, at the time. Yo, Morantz, the freestyle mix you did a couple weeks ago was legendary. Just depends, bro. Just depends. If I'm out here playing songs and I'm going for it, I'm going for the title. And you know what got me going was Freddie Bauer. Freddie Bauer said he likes freestyle. So I was like, yo, I got you. And I could do it anytime. 25 months? We missed Spanish Wednesday. That's not today. I mean, it's Monday, Amber. Give me time. I still got to get the house ready, though. So I'm going to be moving this whole studio out tonight, right after the show. I already told my wife I'm going to work till about 12 midnight, cleaning the whole place up. I'm trying to get at it. We're trying to do things for Thanksgiving. So the best part about having people over is it gives us a reason to spring clean, like deep clean, like go for it. And that's what we're going to do. So, and I have 4 couches in my house. I have 2 on the inside and 2 on the outside. 3 on the outside, really. And I'm going to have them clean all 4, I believe. I think I'm going to have them do 4. So I want them professionally done. I want it all right. I want all that done. Maybe the tile get cleaned. A whole bunch of shit I want to do. Why not? ROM emulator for the games. Okay, cool. I got you. Anyway, There was a divorce today, a sad breakup, and I want to shed light on it because it deals with one of the top 5 NBA players of all time. Steph Curry and Under Armour finally ended their partnership. Phenomenal. Phenomenal for Steph Curry. Phenomenal for them. After all these years, identity for Steph. Steph is one of the greatest basketball players in the history of basketball. He's up there. I'd put him right behind Kobe Bryant. Me personally, I enjoy the way he plays. I enjoy the way he took over games and led his team to championships. And he had tremendous impact on games. So I like Steph. Agree with Amber. Love Spanish Wednesday music. Yeah, Robert, I love it too. It's just not Wednesday. You know what I like? That I condition you guys to think, oh, you can only hear Spanish on Wednesdays. If you guys heard the CEO of Walmart stepping down, he's only 59 years old. It's kind of tricky for me. But I'm going to go look at his replacement. That's who I want to look at. I haven't even looked it up. I'm typing it in. His name is John, and it's Furner. He is the business executive and former CEO of Sam's Club. So he's been with Walmart the whole time. That's not bad. Let me see. He started at Walmart in 1993 as an hourly garden center associate and has held many roles at the store. Head of marketing for Walmart China. He became the CEO of Sam's Club in 2017, transitioned to the current role 2019. Wow. I like this guy. This is the guy. Think about that. Somebody, you were serious about that? This dude is really working. I like somebody who's come up from the bottom to the top. From store 100 in our Kansas. Look at that. In addition to responsibilities, he serves on board of directors of the National Retail Federation and was chairman from 2022 to 2025. He has a Bachelor of Science in Marketing Management from University of Arkansas. Wow. I don't have any degree, but I'm willing to bet I know some shit when it comes to marketing. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just pumping my own damn tune. Well, he was the chairman of this, huh? Of the NRF. I'm just curious. I never really paid attention to this. Like who these guys are and what they're all about. Right there. Walmart U.S. President and CEO John Farner. Discussion. Vital. Remember, Walmart, just so that we're clear, just so that that's what I'm talking about. Walmart has their earnings coming out on, I believe, Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. It's Thursday for Walmart. And did I have that written down anywhere? I did because I put it with the jobs report. So the September jobs report is coming out on Thursday, and Walmart's numbers are coming out on Thursday. So that's pretty awesome to know. So here we go, some more bullshit. So this is the guy who's in charge of the whole thing. Wow, we might just hit the wall here, guys. It might just happen. Who knows? Okay, cool. I just want to know some stuff. That's it. Doing my own homework, like normal. I do that from time to time. Anyway, this week's a big week. It's a big week for the markets, considering we have a soft, short week the week following it. So the headlines that come out will be Tuesday, which is tomorrow. Home Depot comes out with their earnings report tomorrow. That'll tell you a lot about home building and remodeling, and are people, putting more money into the house. Lowe's has theirs on Wednesday. Target has theirs on Wednesday. So it's Home Depot first, and Lowe's and Target. There's other companies reporting, but these are just the ones that I pay attention to. I know the consumer confidence report is coming out on Friday as well. Jobs report comes out on Thursday, along with Walmart numbers. NVIDIA earnings is Wednesday. So the reason why everyone's selling out of NVIDIA, Maybe they got the heads up before anyone else. I don't know if you guys remember the head of the Fed, one of the heads of the Fed. Her name was Adriana Kugler. Adriana Kugler had stepped down like 2 years ago, like unannounced, just like, hey, I'm out of here. Well, the news just dropped today and or yesterday that her husband was making trades, fraudulent trades, or trades that she shouldn't be making. And now they're in very big trouble. So Steph only signed with the UA because they allowed him to put scripture on his shoes. Well, there you go. I don't know what Philippines 413 is, but I got you. Don't mock the Bible, Marantz. I mean, I'll never forget the guy who came in here and like told me I'm going to hell because I said something like Moses put 2 of every animal on the ark for a reason. How dare you, Marantz? I was like, what? Did I say it wrong? My bad. Happens. Okay, so that was a rundown of what's happening this week. We'll go to the websites here. I'm going to show you some stuff here. So first is going to be GameStop says that if you're weighing cards on the spot, they're going to ban you for life. I'm sure they won't, but you don't even get to touch the cards unless you're buying them. GNS, how is this possible going down with 52 plus million volume? GNS says they're going to hire lawyers, and people are in here talking to me about the bullshit. I didn't care one bit about it. I don't care about it. George Pickens is trending. Why is he trending? George Pickens, fantasy owners watching the game right now. I don't understand. Pay George Pickens whatever the hell it costs to keep him in Dallas. I have his jersey. So let me see this. Oh, 60 yards? Oh, okay. Oh my God. George Pickens is a grown man. Yeah, we got problems, bros. Soft benched for the Cowboys opening drive for violating team rules. Oh, did they? They didn't get to start the game because they violated team rules? That's not good. I already said this too. George Pickens should not, after the Cowboys touchdown to CeeDee Lamb, go to George Pickens and gives them a big hug. Oh yeah, because they got benched for doing something last night, probably. Oh, because they were in Vegas. They were doing bullshit in Vegas. The Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens spent Dallas opening series on the bench. What did they do last night? Wild. CeeDee Lamb. Oh, George Pickens. Oh, he deserves it all. That was a nice touchdown. Oh, my God. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are easily the best wide receiver duo in football. I've seen enough. Yeah, I could have told you that before the game started. Oh, my God. He made a highlight reel catch. Oh, but he didn't. Oh, but it didn't count. Oh, it didn't count. That was an amazing catch. A one. Oh. Jameson Williams last night, George Pickens tonight. Yeah. Tell me about it, bros. CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, CeeDee Lamb's going to be mad that he didn't get in the stats, George Pickens. George Pickens is something different, bros. I'm just letting you know. Guys, I'm telling you now, Cowboys just might win the whole damn World Series. They might win the whole Super Bowl. George Pickens' base salary is $3 million. He's not making anything. Oh, my God, $3 million. That's it? He's worth everything. Give him everything. So CeeDee Lamb was gambling last night. They were playing roulette. They got him on camera. They weren't back to the hotel in time for lights out, whatever the hell it is. It is him. Was out of bounds, but that's a grab. Yes, it is. All right, I've seen all I have to see now, bro. All right, that was my Cowboy Hour. Don't worry about me. Are you guys? Oh, you guys are watching it? Oh, my bad, bros. Made you watch it. I gotta watch that. I don't care. So the Egyptians are after her. I gotta check it out. I gotta watch the whole episode. I was told. Oh God, get a shirt on, bro. Jeff Bezos created a new AI startup. He would call co-CEO. It's called Project Prometheus, and he has received $6.25 billion in funding, some from Bezos himself. The startup is going to build AI products. Bro, this is crazy nonsense, bro. Tell me if I'm right on this. If AI is going to replace everything and everyone, who's going to buy the products? I don't know. What are we going to do? Do you believe that there's a conflict of interest involving Point 72 and PSA? Point 72 has a substantial put against GameStop. Are they betting against themselves? What do you mean a substantial put? What do you mean? I don't know their whole investment. I know who's the parent company of Point 70 or the other way around. I know who the parent company is of PSA. Oh wait, it's Collector's Universe. It's not Point 72. So you're telling me because Steve Cohen is at one point was in charge of Point 72 or is invested in Point 72, I'm supposed to be worried about what they're invested with? How's it a conflict of interest? I don't understand. I don't understand what someone's investment against GameStop or PSA has to do with the company themselves. How is it a conflict of interest? That's what you wrote. Hold on. Do you believe there's a conflict of interest involving Point 72 and PSA? Point 72 has a substantial put against GameStop. Why does that matter? I don't understand. Did I miss something? Are they betting against themselves? They're not GameStop. GameStop's not PSA. You tell me you couldn't put a bet against... I don't understand. Is this one too much for me? I mean, did you just come in here to say stupid shit? What does somebody's put position have to do with betting against them? I don't understand. Is there maybe PSA's doing something they shouldn't be doing? I mean, what do you mean? Maybe they know something we don't. Or maybe they're hedging their long. You know, that thing you do when you need protection? You go get the protection? Maybe. Bitcoin just broke down 90K. That's amazing. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Like, in all of the world, in the history of history, that's the gayest saying ever said. I'm just telling you. And I'm not saying gays is bad. Gay's cool. Honestly, I'm telling you. I'm all about it. But bang bang, gang gang, gang gang, hey gang. Weak. Bro, that's like those football fans that call themselves the Hogs. What does that have to do with anything? What does the Hogs have to do with the Commanders? We're the Hogs. And they wear little pink noses like they're damn Porky the Pig. Or they're, I don't know, what was her name? Kermit the Frog's old lady. What was her name? I can't remember her name right now. Something Piggy? Miss Piggy? Is that her name? I never met a bunch of dudes who were cross-dressing like Miss Piggy. I never seen it until I saw Washington Commander fans. Ugh. Bang, bang. Trading an MK8. Okay. Bro, that is serious. Oh, okay. I can do all things through Christ. Jesus. That's 413? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. That's some Anquan Bolden stuff. Yeah, bro. I mean, if you want to start glossing over Anquan Bolden, I mean, fine. I prefer to say, that's Odell Beckham Jr. And Odell Beckham Jr. really wants to be on that bang, bang, gang, gang. Tony De Niro walks around saying, bang, bang, gang, gang. I think he's inferring Cohen could have influenced to sabotage the GME for the business of PSA. I don't understand. I understand how you can destroy GameStop from PSA? I don't get it. I don't understand. How could you destroy GameStop? GameStop has $10 billion cash. How are you getting it? Am I missing something? I must be missing something. Huh. You know who's the real owner of Collectors, right? Collectors Universe is Nat Turner. He was the head investor, not Steve Cohen. That's why Nat Turner's in charge. No? Do your homework. Been saying forever they should acquire Beckett and Collectors Universe. If private equity effed CGC grading, why couldn't GME show how it's done proper? Yeah, that's, you know, I don't know where these kids come from, bro. I don't know where they come from. Penton One Production, you're like the Monday morning quarterback. I've been saying it forever. They should acquire Beckett. And I've been telling you the complete opposite. I told you, don't come up to me with your Class B discussion. I'm going to make the next Tesla. I'm going to make the next PSA. I'm going to make the next this. No. We are premium. We are blue chip. If you're the number one person in your category, in your industry, you are doing business with GameStop, period. I want to hear about it. Stop coming up to me with these ideas. We should do this to be what? Second best? We got to fight for it? No. The demand is us. Did you want to see Nat Turner's eyes? Nat Turner's eyes. PSA grades 80% of all cards that get graded. What was Nat Turner saying? Oh my God. Ryan Cohen is a genius. Whatever he touches, we're doing. Yeah, even he makes mountain moves. Mountains move. What do you call 9 dudes in a train? Thankful. I would love it if they bought Valve. That's stupid too. Man, you know what I wish, guys, for like half of you? How about them boys got to be the gayest ever? Okay, mama, yeah. Give me, I'll make it easy for you, babe. Get me, a torta. Just give me the torta. That's it. No rice, no beans. Just the torta. That's it. That'll fill me up and I don't have to overeat. A torta. And I'm not talking about Tony De Niro's ex-wife. I'm talking about the little sandwich you're going to get me. You don't think they should be in control from point A to Z and card grading? No. No, I don't think so. Penton One Production. I don't think so. No. Unless they did PSA. Unless they bought PSA. I don't want to buy a secondary group. Speaking of gay, you hear about your boy Donnie and Bubba? I mean, I've heard about it. But, I mean, what's wrong with that, Anthony? What? I don't understand how someone's sexuality matters in the world of doing better for people. That's what I don't understand. Like, if that's the way you feel, then maybe we should have discussions about OpenAI, talk about PayPal, talk about Palantir, talk about the United States of America, the identity of it. Why does somebody's sexuality even matter? What is going on here? What's going on, son? What happened? No, but you can get her a quesadilla. Yep, she eats quesadillas. Is she here? Oh, let me find out if she's here. Guys, give me 1 second. I gotta get this order for my daughter. Baby! Mom! Lexi! What do you want from Taco 760? Yeah, what do you want? They're ordering right now. I don't know. Quesadilla, tacos, torta, what do you want? The quesadilla? Oh, the quesadilla. Okay. Queso tacos. The queso birria tacos. Get her 3. All right, love you, bye. All right. Got that food coming. Got that food coming. Taco 760. It's legit. Anyway, what was I saying right now? What are we talking about? No, I don't think they should be in control of anything. I think it's okay. I just think Pentium 1 Production is the worst person in this whole chat. That's what I think. I don't think he should be coming in here. I haven't banned him yet, but I'm working on it. Like, if he pisses me off enough, I'm just going to boom. You know? That's what I think. How about them boys? How about the Cowboys? What's wrong with the Cowboys? See, I don't understand what you guys have about being, like, gay. I don't get it. I don't understand what you have against it. Somebody's sexual preference, that's on them. If Donald Trump and Bubba were getting it on in the back room, I mean, that's crazy good. I don't think you guys think the way I do. But you mean to tell me two presidents going at it? That's got to be a record. Why couldn't you put that, like, dude, that would be the #1 selling website video of all time. All time. The whole world. Oh, my God. Whoever thought that these dudes could make so much money? Oh, man, Billy really fell off. Billy's out here getting Bubba's out here getting Donnie to get him. What happened to Monica? Monica was brilliant. She was top notch. And then you got to go over here with Hillary and Donnie? No way. Well, I don't understand what people have against this and why it's a problem. I mean, this is like record setting. That's just me. No? Drill, baby, drill has a whole new meaning. That's all I'm saying. I'm all about it. Yeah, no issues. Anybody else? I mean, I named the show Rock Bottom. It was about them two. Hanging out. Coming up with ideas. Donald, the Don. What do you think, Don? How do you know? I think if Joe finds out we hang out enough, he's going to get jealous. Exactly, Morantz. People hate on me just because I want to take your shirt off. Don't judge me. We have different opinions on GameStop, but I always like your content. All I'm saying. All I'm saying. Dude, anybody's got to explain themselves. Nobody asked them to. That's hilarious. Jerome Powell leaves office in January. Brandon Biggs has 13 prophecies relating to the market crash. Worse than the Great Depression when Jerome Powell is in office. The crash is coming this month, 100. Thank you, Christ is King. Had no idea. The crash is coming this month. Well, they better hurry because the month's over in 13 days. You mean I got 2 weeks to prepare? Lord, be my shepherd. Is that you, Ding? I don't know who that is. I don't know that language. Let's go back to I was going to start the show. I'm going to start the show, but you guys stopped me, bro. It's crazy. Like, have you ever seen, I've never seen somebody get electrocuted, but every time I see Kash Patel, he looks like he's been electrocuted. He's like, he's weird looking, bros. Inflation since Trump took office. Consumer price index change from January to September. Coffee is up 15%. Oh my God, how will I live, Newsom? Uncooked ground beef. Up 14%. Hold on. So you're telling me cooked ground beef is something I could buy? I should buy cooked ground beef, not uncooked. Uncooked beef steaks. No. Bananas are up 8%. So bananas cost about $2 a bushel. So they're at $2.16 now. That's earth shattering. Fresh cakes and cupcakes are up 6%. This is hilarious. Thanks. I won't be buying diabetes in a box. Lettuce, 6% increase. You really did this one, Gavin. Gavin has a whole list here, guys. Don't worry, I'm reading it. He says lettuce is up almost 6%. Oh, man, a head of lettuce is $2. So I'm telling you, $2.12 now. That's phenomenal. Frozen juices and drinks, 4.4%. Lunch meats, 4.2%. Salad dressing, 3.5%. So you mean to tell me this is going up with the rate of the GDP growth? Got it. And tomatoes, 3.4%. Oh my God. This is where we're pissed off. You know, Gavin, I have a bigger problem to pick with you. My problem is that my mortgage has gone up $400 this year, and my auto insurance has gone up $200 this year. Mortgage because of home insurance in the state of California. Auto insurance because, yeah, bullshit in California. So how the hell am I supposed to find another $600 a month, Gavin? Talking about this bullshit. I got my own problems. Now, the GameStop trade anything in promo. You guys have heard about it. If you haven't heard about it, listen up. December 6th, GameStop is allowing you to trade anything in, it's called. Customers will be able to walk into any store and literally trade in anything in exchange for store credit. There's an entire list of things you can't trade in, including alive and dead animals, lithium batteries, liquids, chemicals, alcohol, drugs, and many others. GameStop employees have full discretion to reject any item. Awesome. I don't know what the hell GameStop's doing with this one. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, man. I can imagine. It is just too much. Too much for me. That's what I can tell you. What in the hell? I wanted to come back here to Israel and let you know that I served you as the mayor. He went to Israel, Mayor Eric Adams, to make an announcement to Israel. And is he wearing a yarmulke on his head? Yo, this is wild work, bro. Oh, my goodness. I can't right now. I gotta stop. I'm trying to handle stuff here in the States. I can't be going to Mexico. I can't go anywhere. Dude. Tinfoil discretion is advised. Honestly, I don't know what the hell Roy and Kitty brother doing on Insta, but it is provocative. Roy and Kitty's brother? Okay. I don't care about it. I don't care one bit. I don't care about a lot of things that happen outside of the investment and or what do they call it? They call it I don't care about the investment. I don't care about dude, you couldn't have me. No, I've seen enough, bro. I can't even put this on the screen, bro. This is crazy. All counts receiving maximum penalty. Okay, so Jack Doherty, whatever, will be sentenced to 7 years in jail. Nah, come on, bro. A streamer. These streamers are getting in trouble. I think I gotta calm down. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's enough for the night. I gotta get going. Food's on its way, and then I gotta start cleaning up the house. Got things to do tonight. Appreciate you guys so much. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. Oh, let me start the show real quick. Let me go do the charts. You know what? Let's talk this through. We're here. It all adds up. Can I trade in my wife? No. I own tomatoes. I ate peanut butter and gumball sandwiches for a joke bet last year. Lose my fantasy football, and now I have to do it again. Can you help? I don't want to eat peanut butter and gumball sandwiches. Can you pick up? Okay, Angel. Hi, Angel. Thanks, bro. We'll never see you again. Dude, who is coming in here with these AI people? What rank are you on TFT now, by the way? I've been working on other things. There's a way to get where I'm at. I'm only like Emerald something. I don't know what Emerald I am. Maybe 3. But I am Emerald, but I don't play it right now. I was playing a different style of TFT to work on some. Anyway, back to this this chart. So here's the chart, guys, and as you can see, we broke off from this trend line that we were keeping, but we still haven't lost the trend line completely. I want to show you something. So right here is the bottom, and right here is our new bottom. So this line is at a 3% angle. At a 3-degree angle, I should say, not 3%, 3-degree. So it's barely moving up. On the weekly, it's still there. It's still holding, right? But I do want to show you guys something that had happened previously to the stock. So let's follow this trend line that we were keeping for a long time. We were holding this trend line here. And to hold that trend line and then to break down below it, it's not like life or death for me. That's the daily chart. Because I'm going to show you guys something that happened. This happened over here in the previous 2023. And we had earnings, peaked us out. We were very bullish at this time. And it was to the point where we had these trend lines that held. And you had some real lower highs and higher lows. And you had a pennant. When you see it, bullish pennant, okay? And it tested the top, and then on that earnings report right here, at the end of that year, which was March, it was Q4 earnings report, we broke down, completely down. And at this point, it was detached from reality. It was at a $13 to $14 stock, and it broke out all the way to the ground at $9.95. And that algorithm or that pattern was so deflating for some that they left the channel or they gave up their position and they didn't want to hold the stock anymore. And I told everybody, relax, chill, buy as much as you can, because I would, and I could, if I could, I would keep getting it right here. And I did. I did what I could at the time. I didn't have nearly what I have today. But this run broke down and we exploded. Now, we have this pattern that we've been holding for right here, for a higher high, lower lows type style, or higher lows style. So we have this trend line that we've been holding. We've broken out past it. We've tested the top of it. We had all these different reasons. I didn't want to go to that top. I'll be right here because this is something that Badass Trader had taught me about TA. He said the more you run through the same target, the better on whatever. So these are the same targets. Okay. So we're running through. We have our support, and we're going to run through, and we're going to hold the line, as you can see it. And because it didn't happen that way, now we're detached from reality. Now we've broken down, and you ask yourself, how many days, this is the daily chart, do you want us to get away from the trend? Like this push down that happened, and then we had a run up, push it back down, and then an explosion, right? This whole movement was detached from reality. And I would equate what's happening right now is the start of what's being detached from reality. Now, how do you get this back? It could be an earnings report. Could be a run. Could be a, hey, this is crazy at $20.27 on the low. And why are these numbers considered crazy? One, because GameStop has more cash than the current share price. Cash and marketable securities, cash and Bitcoin, they have more than the current cash on hand and the current market cap. So on this 4 hour that's detached from reality, we either carve out this bottom and we start heading up north and we find a run, or we continue to fall down at levels that cannot be sustained by Wall Street. You cannot hold this stock. The low for the last 24 or the last 12 months is $20.27. That is the low. We've experienced the high, $35.81 over the last year, which would be somewhere over here. this peak right here as we peaked down in the pre-market and then came back down. But those are the highs for the year. And we've been looking at it, and this is, like I said, we're going down. I'm prepared to put in every dollar I can. You guys know that. I haven't been following What's the Thoughts on the Warrants. We'll talk about that in a minute. And I've been following the stock for so long that if I can get in at any level, I try. But at the same time, I told you I'm not going to jeopardize what I do financially with the family and for the life of me. So right now, I'm stuck. I'm stuck at this level, at this amount. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to give up. I might buy $10 every day for the next year or the next 2 months at least, just because $10 seems to, it feeds my appetite. But at the same time, I buy $10, I know I get another share. I'm at 0.993. I don't need much to get the 007. But $10 will get me there, so I'll buy $10 and I'll get an extra share. So I'm really 2402, right? Where does that put me in the realm of wanting to exit my position? Never. Exiting is not an option. Oh, page 18 is completely gone. Oh, we're reformatting. This is the book, by the way, guys. This is the book. This is the master copy of the reformat. And powered by the players, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to read to you guys the dedication side. I read this to my wife. My wife had no idea that I was writing the dedication, and she cried. She cried. And that was pretty awesome for me because I know she didn't see it coming. So here's my dedication of the book. This is Connect the Dots, the book that I have turned into what was a YouTube mini-series playlist. We have now turned it into a complete book, a guideline of how to protect yourself on investing and then what to expect from GameStop versus private equity and the rest of it. So I've been invested for 1,726 days into GameStop since February 25th of 2021. Somewhere in there it says I bought a share in March, but I don't remember. Or not March, February 9th, fractional share. I think I did it on a Fidelity account. I don't remember back then because I had multiple accounts and I didn't know where I was buying GameStop or how I wanted to buy it. But I will tell you this. My dedication page, and I'll read it to you just so that you can hear it because tell me if you don't like it, and I'll change it up. But yeah, you may think I'm a hater, but I'll be buying the book for sure. Oh, thank you. I haven't been following. What's your thoughts on the warrants? Well, yeah, I'm just going to answer that too. And thank you for the 20. Wow, dude. Sincerely Christ on IG. Sincerely Chris. Sincerely Christ. That's what it is, right? Sincerely Chris on IG. For the quilted book covers, custom orders, I post a sample on the GME section of the Discord. Well, thank you, Fishy. Appreciate that, man. Shameless plug. Thanks, General. Yeah, not a problem. I already told you, man. Somebody will check out your wife's channel. They'll check it out. Post it in the Discord, bro. We're here to support each other. I'm not worried about it one bit. I will tell you this, okay? The Haas company, the Haasco, is coming up with an exclusive Marantz Rants merch partnership for like one of their things. I fully support whatever the Haas is going to do because I know he makes quality clothes and the way he's doing it. Just know that every dollar spent at the Haas company and the Haasco.com, bethehaas.com, is given to GameStop. It goes to GameStop investments, just like this YouTube channel. The bulk of everything we do is either going to GameStop, the investment, or GameStop the company. You guys already know how I feel about the money that I spend on GameStop. I always feel like it's warranted, so it doesn't matter. But anyway, the book. Let's talk about the book for a minute. The book's coming out. It's called Powered by the Players, Connect the Dots. The phrasing is, it is powered by the players, but like I told you, it's all played out. But here's the dedication. I'll read the dedication to you so you guys can hear this. Dedication. The list of dedications could go on for pages, but I'll make this brief. God, family, GameStop. To my wife, your unwavering support turned someday into today. This book exists because you never let me give up. To my YouTube supporters, Team 51, to the dreamers, the doubters, and who became believers. and to every reader searching for a piece of themselves in these pages. Lastly, Grandma Nina. She was a believer in me and my passion. She diamond-handed her GameStop shares till her final days. Till her final days. We miss and love you, Grandma, forever. That's my dedication of this book. It's to you guys, Team 51. It's to Grandma Nina, and it's to my wife. And thank yous go around. Trust me, there's thank yous that I still have to write and do. But if you are part of Team 51, if you understand what we're doing here, enlightening investors, educate investors, and telling you the landmines to avoid, well, then you'll know why I pick the songs I pick. You'll know why I pick Love is the Answer if you listen to it again. There's a lot of good things about this channel and a lot of good things about GameStop that people take for granted. So I just want to share that with you guys. Don't have to. I choose to. But I also want to say thank you again for all the love and support of the show. I will be back sometime this week. I don't know if it's tomorrow. I got a lot of things going on. Your grandma held GameStop shares? That's solid. I have a hard time convincing anyone in my family to buy anything beyond blue chips. She was a gangster. Yeah, the thing about Grandma Nina is she believed in me and she believed in the channel. I told her, hey, I made a YouTube channel. I'm talking about this. And she would listen. She would sit there at the dining room table and listen to whatever I was talking about. And she said, okay, let me support you. Let me buy some shares. And she bought some. And she passed away about 6 months later. The day of her funeral is the day my wife and I closed on our home. This home that we bought. This home is not for sale. It's not up for discussion. It's what brought us what we are today. So I'm very proud and happy with the way I've been living my life and trying to do the best I can as a man. Appreciate everything you do, Marantz. Johnny G, appreciate you. On the way out the door, guys, just got to tell you one last time, it's GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. Maybe not on the live stream here like this, but at least I get a video or two up. We do some headlines, do some updates. It is a huge week for the stock market. Please remember what I told you. Jobs reports coming out. NVIDIA earnings are coming out. Walmart's coming out. Home Depot's coming out. Lowe's coming out. Target's coming out. All of the indicators for what this market really is. On Friday, you get the consumer confidence report coming out of Michigan. It's the last one of the year. University of Michigan always puts this out. So please, let's pay attention to the markets. Be the informed investor, not just a GameStop investor. Keep it real, guys. I'll see you in a bit. You know where to find me. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace.